Good day everyone, this is Frost and this is Frost Moto. First, thank you God for allowing this to happen, and second, my brother, thank you for allowing me to borrow and review your Sniper 155. So before we begin, you know what to do. If you're on motorcycle, push subscribe button, and if you're on updates, push the notification bell. And intro. Let's have a sound check. Stock muffler, Yamaha Sniper 155 2022 version. We have used the Yamaha Sniper 2022 version priced at 123,900 in the Filipino market. So when I know there are already a lot of reviews about the Yamaha Sniper 155, especially so much better in me in terms of explaining things, insight, opinions, why you should get this one and why you should not. Also, I just want to add my own opinion and insight about this one to be able at least to share the pie in the market. I just want to add also, I have done a comparison with the Honda ADV 160 and the Yamaha Sniper 155. I'm gonna put the link in the description for you to be able to check it out. So right now, we're just gonna focus with the Yamaha Sniper 155. Alright, so let's go to the dimension, which is very important, especially if you're a tall rider or short, and because this is also a daily commuter entry-level motorcycle. So my height is around 5'11". The seat height of the Sniper is 795mm, while for its ground clearance, it is 150mm. Curb weight is 119 kilograms. So that's make the Sniper very interesting because it is so nimble and light. So again, one nice thing about the Sniper is the seat height. It is actually very narrow. So in terms of high speed, you can actually lock your feet and can do an aggressive riding. So that's also the reason why I don't recommend the Sniper to taller riders, because you can have a hard time. So it is much better if you're around 5'5". Aggressive, sharp look. So this is what it looks like. I mean, especially to be honest with you, aesthetically wise, the Sniper is actually very nice. It adds value to the rider because it is very good looking, especially if you replace this with a bar end, replace some decals, improve it a little bit. You have some shark fins here, air scoop. Place actually nice, very nimble. Oops, okay, later. So, I guess that's it. Want to add or to clarify things, because some people will just comment down. If you're wondering why is my title, I'm using Sniper 155R because of the YouTube algorithm. It may help my video to gain views, even though I have a very small viewers. So again, if you're wondering what are the changes for the 155R, it is the premium version of the Sniper. The only thing that had been updated to that is the keyless system. Second is color scheme, different color. Third is price point. If I'm not mistaken, it is around 129,000. And fourth is for the brakes in front, it is using a 2-pot. So if you're going to ask me, why should you get the premium version or this one, it is actually up to you. But again, because they have the same engine, same everything, I will choose the standard version. And also, this is to give you a POV. If you're gonna use the Sniper in broad daylight, you can actually clearly see the TFT or the fully digital display, because some motorcycle that you are going to buy, especially in very daylight, the display cannot clearly be seen. So I hope that this video help you. I hope this POV help you in your decision. So let us go for the review. So the Yamaha Sniper is equipped with a 155cc single cylinder, a liquid gold 4-stroke 4 valves, single overhead cam, and a 6-speed transmission. So the first thing that I have noticed with the Sniper 155 is it has an air scoop here. I don't know what function that it brings, maybe extra airflow going to the engine, but as far as I know, the engine is actually not that hot. So I have tested this in very high RPM, but I didn't feel any hotness with the engine. So maybe this one is just a design or to make the sniper more bulkier. And for its bore and stroke, it is actually 58 by 58.7 millimeter. Here it is. That provides you a max power of 13.2 kW at 9,500 RPM. That also gives you a max torque of 14.4 Newton meter at 8,000 RPM, and the compression ratio is 10:5:1. So like I said in my previous review, especially in the NMAX that I have done a review, I was talking about the compression ratio. So I just want to cut it short. The higher the compression ratio is the better. So we're just gonna leave it here there. We're gonna focus on the Yamaha Sniper. The design is actually very nice, no doubt. Quality is also nice. Even though it's bulky, it is actually here is actually narrow and sharp. So in terms of, you know, high speed cornering, it's actually very nice. Even though it's 155cc, it resembles actually it looks like, you know, somewhat a big bike at 100cc. Okay, so for its fuel capacity, it is 5.4 liters fuel injected. It consumes around 33 to 45 kilometer per liter. But earlier when I was riding with an OBR, we consume around 13 kpl. So I'm gonna put later we're gonna check the display. It consumes around 30 because we were riding aggressively around 110, 115, and the lower that we did was around 30, especially in traffic. Maybe that's the reason why it is only 30. But actually not bad for a 155cc. Regardless of the consumption, it is pretty much still decent, because if you ride it very slowly, like chill ride, it will go up to 40. It depends on your weight. So for its front tires, it is actually 90 by 80 by 17, and for the rear it is 120 70 17. So in the past units of the Sniper, they are using IRC, but now they are using Maxes, Max Extra Max if I'm not mistaken. So it has no ABS. Rotor disc is actually 245mm. Brakes calipers are Nissin. For the rear, it is actually 203mm. Calipers are Nissin. So one nice thing about the Yamaha, because of the quality of paint that they provide with the user, it is actually very nice. No need for you to you know, to replace the color, but you can still do that if you want to. It is actually telescopic. What you see is what you get. And for the rear, it is actually swing arm suspension, monoshock. So if you really gonna ride the Sniper aggressively and you have enough money to be able to upgrade your bike, I do recommend that you replace the suspension in front and the rear to make it more good, especially in the corners, and for the added stability in your entry-level bike. So everything is LED, but the turning indicators are actually bulb. So this is also LED. So later we will check the lights. One nice thing about this one is actually, even though that this is not LED, also if you're going to buy a motorcycle, you should always check the turning indicators if it's really stable. Because if you're gonna buy with a not sturdy or not good quality, after maybe around a few months riding aggressively, some of it will be, you know, will be broken, because it's pretty much stable here. But for this one, this is actually very nice, and it gives you some, you know, space if you're gonna ride aggressively. So let's check the display. So this is the key, very standard with Yamaha. So we can put it in. So this is a fully LCD digital panel. So what we see here is the RPM, gear, speedometer, fuel, and average consumption. So the odo is 4,000, trip 1, trip 2, time, echo. So that's it. So one nice thing about this one also is, here's the neutral check engine. It has a kill switch. So no need for you to, you know, turn off your bike. So this is also an added feature for me, and it has an hazard. So this is actually very nice. Here we have the passing light, turning indicators, horn. Quality of the grips actually nice. But if you're gonna buy a sniper, actually, if ever, I'm gonna replace this with a bar and side mirrors. It added more aggressiveness in the looks of the sniper. So what we see here is the turning indicators, LED, like I said earlier. So let's start the bike. Okay. Very nice. And for the rear, this is bulb, LED, kill switch. So that's make the Sniper 155 very famous because of its static and also with the quality that it has. So my opinion is, if you're going to ask me, should I get a Raider or Sniper, my answer to that is I will get the Sniper, especially aesthetically wise, quality plastics, quality build, premium quality, like, even though it's much more expensive with the Raider, but it's actually it is actually pretty worth it. And now for its features, I know we all know that it does not have a lot or amount of features, but even though it does not have an ABS, maybe in the future Yamaha will provide it with us. But as for now, that's only what we get. For its features, it has a sleeper clutch, which is actually very nice for a 155cc entry-level bike or commuter bike. It is actually, as you can see, the clutch, it is pretty much light. It has a VVA, or variable valve actuation, so you're around 7,000 RPM. It gives you an extra boost of power. So a lot of people complain that they don't feel anything, but to be honest with you, if you're really into motorcycle and if you're really keen to what is happening to your engine, you can actually feel the extra boost of power. So for me, I have ridden the Raider 150, even though that it is a dual overhead cam. For me, in terms of torque and mid-range power, and also with around 7,000 so I just gotta say this again, Raider boys, don't hate me, I consider Sniper 155 so much superior with the Raider. Maybe if you're trying to upgrade the engine, do something good about the engine or upgrade it, then the Raider will actually win, especially in drag race. But let's just say stock to stock, I do consider the Sniper as far more better than the Raider. That's my opinion. So what we see here is the foot peg, very very fat kind of rubber to reduce vibration. Foot peg, swing arm is actually very long, so chain is also long. Shifter. Okay, so one nice thing about also because it has a sleeper clutch and the engine is so smooth, you can do a clutchless shifting around high speed. So I have done it earlier. I didn't take any video because I didn't have enough storage, so that's the reason. So let's check what is the inside of the seat cover or U-box. So to open it, just gonna click here slowly. So this is what it looks like. You can put anything, fuel here, what else? So I guess that's it. So here's battery, maybe some tools, some files, ORCR, necessary things. Actually very nice, very easy to put it back, very less hassle. See that? So we have a grab bar here for your OBR. Okay, foot peg here. Quality of paint is nice, but what do you expect? Yamaha, they have been here for quite some time now. Actually, the brakes is actually very nice. Quality is nice. It's rough texture. Yamaha logo here. Right. Honestly speaking with you guys, there are already a lot of reviews. Like I said earlier, there are a lot of reviews about the Sniper 155, and I do not know if I could add any value to this review. But again, for myself, because I wanted to experience the 155, to be able to feel the power of its engine, because I actually did consider the Sniper 155 before buying the NK400. Actually, it is really good aesthetically. It is a fun bike to ride. It has power, it has torque to be able to give you the overtaking power. And I guess the only thing that I can add to any value here, if you're really watching my video, is that this bike is worth it. Money for value, engine quality, aesthetic. It's a fun bike to ride. You know, it can give you the thrill and excitement for daily use and sometimes long ride. And aside from that, parts are not expensive to find. They're almost available everywhere. Tire sizes are not expensive because it is easy to choose, especially if the sizes are smaller, so it is not that expensive. I guess total overall, just if you're going to ask me, Raider or this one or whatsoever scooter, if you're looking for a daily use 6-speed transmission, choose the Sniper 155. That's the only thing that I can recommend to you. But if you want to experience more, like the ADV 160, maybe I'm gonna review the ADV 160 after the Sniper 155. But again, if you want to look at the comparison, I'm gonna put the link in the description on Sniper 155 versus ADV 160. At least you have an idea to what are the differences with the two bikes. So I guess, guys, that's it. I just want to add, this is the POV if you're gonna use the Sniper at night times. As you can see to the GoPro, it is very clear. That's the other thing that I also love about the Sniper, because the display, it is very sophisticated. It's good looking, you know, it's not that behind. Also, it is actually very good. So I guess that's it. Actually, I really aesthetically, I do recommend the Sniper if you want, you know, quote unquote, to be chewy in the road. So I guess that's it, guys. So if you love this review, push the subscribe button, and if you want updates, push the notification bell. And I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and you learn also a small, or you learn 1 or 2 things in this review. So God bless. Thank you so much for your time, and enjoy the rest of the video.